been a long day for me. It's probably been a long day for you. And unfortunately, most of the news has been terrible. And I think for me, it started when I heard that Paul Ryan had signed some sort of bizarre budget agreement that included funding Planned Parenthood and the Affordable Care Act, the two abominations that you and I voted against in November. It doesn't matter Donald Trump, doesn't matter who the president is. We have a Congress that's quite frankly a joke. They don't do anything. They don't have any ideas. They don't promote anything that helps us. They actually passed a bill a couple of weeks ago that validates hunting against wild animals that were once preserved. That was their priority. They thought that was the more important thing than ending Obamacare and helping to defund Planned Parenthood. They thought that was what's important. I think that we can define what's more important now. I think we have to start a movement. I've talked to a friend of mine at the Excalibur Report, and I do some projects with them once in a while, and we have to start acting now to end this abomination known as the Paul Ryan Congress. Paul Ryan has betrayed us ever since he became a national figure, and possibly before that. Yes, they stonewalled Obamacare, and so what? So what? It didn't do anything. They let it go through, and then they pretended every year to try to repeal it, even though they knew that President Obama was not going to repeal it. Now that they have a president that would be willing to repeal the whole thing, they won't even touch a repeal bill. They basically shrink away like a bunch of daffodils. And that's why I'm saying that we have to get rid of him. We have to get rid of his ilk. We have to start primarying these bastards in the next election. And I can't help you. I live in a blue district. My district is so blue, it's almost as if, we have some sort of one of those photo filters going on here. You go outside, it looks like the fucking cast of the Smurfs is walking around. That's how blue this district is. So I can't help you with that in my district, but you can do it in your own district. If you live in states like Iowa, if you live in states like North Carolina, if you live in states like Tennessee, and you have a Republican representative that is cooperating with this bastard, this son of a bitch, Paul Ryan, you just say, we're going to support anybody that's primarying you. We're just going to make your life miserable. We're going to make your campaign a living hell. We're going to make it so that you can't even have a day of rest until 2018. We're going to make it so that the Republican Party realizes that in our minds, the minds of people that do want to rein in the government, we don't need labels like conservative. We don't need labels like Republican. We just don't like you because all you do is you ask for our vote in order to give power back to us, and then you keep it, and that's it. And we've had enough of it, and we've had enough of it for a long, long time. I'm not one of those people that started reading about conservatism and started worshiping Ronald Reagan or any of the other Republican figures. I don't belong to that party. I'm not going to belong to that party. I'm not going to contribute to that party. I'm not going to tell people to vote for that party. I'm not going to tell people I belong to the party. I'm not going to defend the party. You're on your own. You didn't defend the party's nominee. And believe me, I had my own problems with him, but I didn't go and whisper behind his back about him. Okay, I didn't go and basically rep for the media instead of for your constituents. That's what Paul Ryan does. This is a person who's more concerned about being palatable dessert for the Democrats and the media than he is about representing the people that sent him to Washington, D.C. And I think it's time for him to be sent back to Wisconsin. I'm already spreading on the Bold Facebook page, and I'll put his page on the description, his former primary opponent from 2016. And from now on, we're just going to go full on. We're gonna support this guy, Paul Nellon. okay? And we're going to basically make it so that he knows that he can't sleep at night. He can't even take a cigarette break. He can't go out and take a piss. He can't go and have a fly fishing trip without us just emailing and spreading more information every day, making it impossible for him to know that his position is secure, because we're going to primary him. We had people, and I wasn't political back then, but in 2014, who got rid of the House Majority Whip, Eric Cantor? It was not Democrats, it was conservatives. It was grassroots conservatives, people that didn't need any stupid pin or some retarded straw hat to show that they believe in keeping the powers of the American people in the hands of the average citizen. So go to the Excalibur Report, look at the article detailing our Declaration of Independence, of free market conservatism from the GOP. Go to the Paul Nehlen website. We will start a campaign from now on. We're just going to make it so that these people, they're going to have it so miserable, they're going to be leaving by the bus full. They're just going to want to leave Congress. And we're just going to pick people that we believe in. We're going to pick people that when the Democrats ask for something, we're just going to say, fuck you. We're just going to say, fuck you. And we're going to say, fuck you to Paul Ryan, too. So have a great night. This is Bold Like a Leopard. And my friends at the Excalibur Report, thanks for your help. And have a great night.